Welcome back to Virtual Scanner Games. In this video, we'll talk about Game 7, Puzzled by Projection. We'll explore two types of projections, from a 3D object to a 2D image, and from a 2D image to a 1D waveform. As you can see, there are three displays. The first one lets you load a 3D model. So I will click on this button, and it has loaded a model for me. There are two display options, opaque and transparent, whereby you can see the structures within the models. Now we want to perform a 2D projection. What this means, so by clicking the show or hide lines, you can see how the projection, or along which direction the projection is performed. So now we have a projection axis of Z, and the lines go along the Z axis. So what this means is the signal will be summed along these lines. So let's do a 2D projection. And as you can see, we're getting signal from this hollow structure within the model where it's filled with water, and water is what generates signal in MRI mostly. You can also change the axis and get a different projection. So now I'm doing a projection along Y that you can also visualize with the lines. This is less intuitive, but it does show the three parts that stick out inside the Y as three vertical lines. So that's for the first type of projection. For the 2D to 1D projection, right now the projection goes along this axis. So if we perform a projection, you can see clearly that the three rungs are being represented by these three peaks in the waveform. You can also rotate and see a different angle of the projection. So now it's a bit tilted and the peaks have merged together. And now we've tilted it more and it's showing up as a smooth plateau type of image. So you can experiment with this, and within the lab manual there will be more steps that take you through the different types of projections, and at the end there will also be a challenge that asks you to figure out what the projection will look like given a certain 3D model or a 2D image and a projection axis. So that's the gist for Game 7.